One of the greatest advantages of using ChatGPT is it removes a lot of the low end work that I have to do. And what makes it awesome is that it's almost like having a a research assistant that will sit there and actually get some work done that is perhaps even more productive than a research assistant, because I can ask it to do something and it will find it throughout the internet and come up with um, a comprehensible way to actually tackle something. So right now is I'm trying to get some data, and then it provided a recommendation for me how to actually get this data, and provided some code that was usable, I guess, but it wasn't quite perfect. So I'm trying to figure out like debugging this thing and how to actually get this thing to work. But it's not bad where it provides almost functionality that I can figure out and put this thing together, which is far better than anything that I've seen before this. That it it is kind of a game changer in the way that you craft ideas. It's not perfect, and maybe it'll be perfect at some point, but that's a ways yet. But man, is it sure better than the alternative of grappling and trying to find things and not knowing what to do. And you can kind of just talk to it, and it helps you identify what you should do next. Gives you different solutions if you say, "Hey, this is not working." It is pretty darn good with what it actually provides. A lot more smarter than most humans, to be honest. It is quite spectacular that when you actually interface with it, how just qualitatively better it is than the alternative of trying to figure something out for a while and not knowing what to do and putting these things together. Whereas you could just call on something, you can actually interface with it and get some insight in what to actually do in a very simple way. Um, Now, it's not perfect in any sort of means. When you interact with it, it generates a lot of garbage that is not quite functional, but it generates things that are close and you can work with it. So, to give me an example, the other night I was trying to get some problem sets to work on for my kiddo in math. And when I was actually interfacing with it, it generated half of the questions were actually possible and meaningful, and then the other half were not necessarily possible and meaningful. But that's okay, right? Like that kind of was good enough for what we were trying to do, and it gave us kind of a workable solution. But if I was to actually search around and find something like that, it takes an awful lot of time and effort to put this thing together myself. So it does increase. It's the one moment in time where I can see that this is a substantial increase in productivity across the board if you actually use this and it becomes a tool that you turn to. I think we're going to see some substantial improvements just in all walks of life, that will be really quite fun to observe, that we will use repeatedly. I think it's a beautiful tool, and we're going to rely on this type of technology, this natural language processing, more and more, because it's a functional interface that works with how we actually communicate and do things. It's not perfect. So when, another example, I'm thinking of this, when you write, it feels a little bit robotic. The language is a little bit robotic and a little bit verbose, but man, not bad. And it gives you a starting point that's 75% done, and you just have to go through and make it a little better. Um, and that's a beautiful thing, and it's going to help out so many people across the board that struggle with writing, that struggle with programming. It is a game changer for everybody. And right now, who's going to benefit the most is the people that can understand this stuff a little bit. But eventually, it's going to help out a lot more people as they start using this and becomes common practice to actually use this. All right, that's all I wanted to talk about. Take care and have a wonderful day.